do what you want to do. Whatever your message is today, again, I told you, just be you. You can tie any healthy living stuff into it, that would be great. And then maybe some questions and answers, and that would be good. All right.
Is to hurt other kids or talk about kids behind their back. You don't do that stuff. You know, that ain't a tough guy. A tough guy is a guy that knows it and doesn't do nothing. A good person, if you look in the mirror and you see a good person, that's all it should be. You don't have to prove it to anybody. Treat everybody with respect, and as long as you know you're tough inside, that's all that matters. If you know you're a good kid inside, that's all that matters. Whether you're a girl, a boy, it doesn't matter. Help someone that people pick on. It's not right. It's really a terrible thing. And I'll tell you, great for me. It happened to me. I was young. I was a small little kid when I was young, and I was still small. You know what I mean? But you know, people like to pick on younger kids or kids that ain't as big as them. It's not right. So. You know, if you guys, anyone that does that stuff, you know, please try to stop. But anyways, yeah, I started boxing at a young age. I went to the gym with my brother, and he took me down to the gym. I never thought I'd be like what I ended up doing. I just went down to see, you know, to try to do it, see how I liked it, and I liked it, and then one thing led to another. And I was fighting around the area, and I was good around here, and then I kind of expanded out to Atlantic City, and I ended up being on TV. ESPN, I have the record 23 times on ESPN, and so I mean, things it kind of blew up for me, and it all happened because, honestly, it might sound like I'm just saying this because I'm here, but it's true because I got where I am because I worked hard, I stood out of trouble, and I did the right things. Didn't get into the drugs, didn't get into a lot of drinking and stuff like that. I lived a good life, and it paid off for me at the end. Finally, at the end, it paid off for me because I did all the right things. And I believe if you do the right things, good things will happen. And, but anyways, I used to fight when I was younger. I fought right until I was 10 years ago. And it seems like yesterday that I was fighting. And now, 10 years now, and here I am talking. It's been 10 years. I'm like, Jesus, I went fast. But your life goes right by you, so that's why, you know, it's very, very important to stay in school, do the right things. This is the most important thing right here is school. You may not think of it now. Like I never thought of when I was going to school, I said, oh, I'm going to go to school. Well, honestly, when you get out of school, you'll understand that it's the most important thing in life is staying in school and being a good kid. But anyways, like getting back to where I fought a lot. I wanted to go to the gloves, turn pro. I was doing good, and then I ended up I was undefeated. Then I lost a few fights. I hurt my hands. I got in a little bit of trouble, and kind of straightened that out. I met my wife, Charlene, over there. She's over there. Hi. That's the one in the movie. I don't know if you've seen it. That's Charlene. That's her. But you know, and I just live a simple life. We're in Florida right now. I'm training guys down there, and I'll be back hopefully soon. You know, to be doing some stuff up here. But you know, it's all started from just, you know, being a normal kid and being a good kid, you know. It's like, that's the most important thing. I'd rather have someone walk down the street and say, hey, he's a good kid, than someone walk down the street and say, oh, he was a world champion boxer, he was this. That goes away after a while. I'd rather be known as a good person, someone that respected people, and did the right thing in life, you know. Sometimes you veer off, but you got to get back on track and do the right thing. And I retired, and they did a movie about me and my brother, the fighter, and that was a great experience, you know, to have Mark Wahlberg, Christian Bale, Academy Award winner, Amy Adams, Melissa Leo, Academy Award winner. It was great to have them in the town, you know, in the city of Lowell and around the area here. So my whole life just kind of went fast, and you know, it went so fast that it kind of blows my mind of where I am now, because I was just, it seemed like yesterday I was right where you guys are, listening to someone talk like I'm talking now, and I'd be like, I listened because obviously the person I was talking to was doing the right thing, and they wouldn't have me doing it if he wasn't. So, I mean, some people would look at it and like, they don't really listen, but honestly, I'm a real person from like whatever, and I'm Lowell, and I tell the truth. So, you know, the main thing I'm just trying to get through is if you work hard and you keep your nose clean, you stay out of trouble, good things will happen to you, and respect other kids, your teachers, they're really important, you know what I mean, and just be a good person, and, you know, think good things will happen to you, because I'm living proof of it, you know. Like Dr. Dr. Fitz had said, I've known him for years, and I haven't seen him in a long time, and to see him, it's really good to see him that he's really done so good in his life, and that's what it's all about, is doing the right thing and helping other people out, and, you know, just helping people out. That's all I got to say today. Anyway, I got some, anybody want to ask any questions? Someone must have a question. Yeah? Well, what part of Low that I grew up in, geez, I was all over the place. But, I started off, I was in like the Lower Highlands, when I started off Lower Highlands, and then I moved over to the Acre. I was in the Acre for a while, long time, and then I moved up to the Upper Highlands. Yeah, that's where I live now. Bench press? Oh man, I don't know. I think a little more than you. I don't even know. I do a lot of push-ups. I don't do a lot of weights. I do a lot of push-ups. What's that?
How hard can you hit?
How high I can go? Well, I don't know.
Want to come out and try it?
Yeah.
Next guy, back row.
My hardest fight? Wow. It's tough. My hardest fight would probably be a kid Alfonso Sanchez. I mean, the Toro Gaddy fights that you've seen was really tough. Probably one of the hardest fights I was probably kid Alfonso Sanchez. He's a very strong Mexican kid, and he punched awful hard, even when he missed it hurt. So that's how hard he hit.
You probably want to have a lot of questions because you don't want to go back to class, right? And Micky's here for at least another 20 minutes, so I'll really get some good questions.
Yeah.
Right in back. What? I couldn't hear you, sir. Did you win against Alfonso Sanchez?
Yeah, luckily I won. I was getting beat every second of the fight, and I was he had knocked me down in like the 5th round, and I was hurt. He hit hard, and I finally caught him like in the 8th round. I hit him in the body. He went down, and I was like, don't get up. And he didn't get up. Yeah.
Have you ever met Manny?
Yeah, I know Manny, yeah. Yeah, I met him in the Wild Card Gym in Los Angeles.
Yeah, a lot of concussions.
That's a good question because actually I suffer from post-concussion syndrome, and I'm actually one of the only fighters I believe right now that donate my brain when I pass. I'm going to donate my brain and my spinal cord to this study of Dr. Robert Cantu out of Boston Medical and Chris Lewinsky, who's an ex-football player wrestler. When they said they started this whole thing with this concussions, and I'm one of the athletes that donate my brain when I pass. Yeah. What's that?
What was it like seeing someone else portray you in a movie?
Oh, it was good. And Mark did a really good job. You know, it's funny I say I feel bad for Mark because I'm quiet, you know, and Christian played my brother Dickie, and Dickie, you know, crazy. Was jumping out of windows and getting in trouble, and you know, I felt bad for Mark because my character's so laid back. Mark didn't get the credit that he deserved, and he did a great job. But I was happy with Mark.
If you ever had a chance to go back and fight again, would you?
Well, no, I don't know. I mean, probably, but I don't know. I probably would, but I'd probably not just walk in and get hit. Well, I mean, I kept my hands up when I get hit a lot, and I'd probably move a little bit more. But I'd probably fall.
What was your inspiration?
Honestly, I never really had, it's funny people ask me next, I never looked at anybody for inspiration. I actually like baseball. Boxing wasn't really big. I never really had a big, like, something I wanted to be a football player. I want to be there. Never really had that. I did a lot of different sports, so I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. I like baseball and football, but I like boxing when I was younger. But obviously, I was too small for football. And,
a lot of people don't know. Maybe he was a real good wrestler too. I remember when I was coaching in Lawrence, he used to wrestle for a little boys club.
Yeah.
All right. You think you could beat Floyd Mayweather?
No. No. I mean, Floyd Mayweather is you know, a lot of people don't like him because he speaks a lot and he does a lot of things that ain't right. But one thing about Floyd Mayweather, he can do that because he's that good. I mean, I wouldn't do it. I would never do it, but he's that good where he can do it, and I don't think anybody will beat him. I think if anything will be time, or he'll beat himself by doing the wrong thing. But I think he's the hardest worker in boxing, Floyd Mayweather. And people don't realize that. They look at him and they think he gets all this stuff from it. He's up at 2 in the morning running. The kid's in incredible shape, and you know, he is a little loud and he does things that people don't like, but that's just the way he is. But he's that good.
Okay, thank you. Stay in touch. We'll go. Yeah. All right.
How did that go? Micky Ward at Lakeview Junior High School.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Great message to the kids. Touched on everything from bullying to dreams to goal setting, never giving up. These type of educational experiences are immeasurable, and there's something that will probably stay with the kids as long or a lot longer than some of the stuff they learned from the books. Very important messages, and I think it was a great day at Lakeview.
Thanks for having us, too.
I appreciate you being here. Thank you for everything you've done for the school this year. We've had a really great year.